Alrighty, what's up, you guys, and welcome to Natural State Box Breaks. We're just about ready for our second of 4 breaks tonight. We started out with Bowman Chrome, and now it is on to Chronicles football. Got our big basketball mixer coming up after this at 8. That'll be followed by Optic Baseball. But I appreciate all you guys for joining in. If it's your first break with Natural State Box Breaks, want to give you a big warm welcome. Chronicles football, throwing it back to 2020. Looking for the Herberts, the Burrows, the Tuas, the Hurts, all those big rookie quarterbacks, and all the other rookies in that class. But hoping to have some fun tonight. We got 4 hangers, 2 blasters, and 2 value packs. And looking forward to it. I will tell you before we get started, all cards do ship. All rookie cards, all inserts, all parallels will be sleeved before they're shipped out. And these cards will ship out first thing tomorrow. But we're going to go ahead and jump right in. We'll start with the value packs. There are 15 cards in each value pack. And these do feature the Omega rookies. So here we go. We start with Keenan Allen for the Chargers. There is Jim Kelly. Got a Michael Thomas for the Saints. He's followed by Mike Evans for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. There's Derek Carr. Got a bronze luminance of Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Our first Omegas, we've got Joshua Kelly and Darnell Mooney. Here is a playoff momentum of Jerry Jeudy. There's a Panini brand, Jake from State Farm. We've got Jacob Eason on the Luminance, Gridiron Kings, Jerry Jeudy. There's a Panini brand, Antonio Gibson. We've got a Luminance of Laviska Shenault Jr. and a Gridiron Kings of Chase Claypool for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Value pack number 2. We start with Ray Lewis for Baltimore. There is Cam Newton for the Patriots. Jarvis Landry. Get a Juju Smith-Schuster. There's our first Jordan Love rookie for the Green Bay Packers. We've got a Bronze Chronicles of Teddy Bridgewater. There's an Omega of Antonio Gibson. Got an Omega Denzel Mims. How about a Denagon of Jordan Love for Green Bay? We'll sleeve and top load it. There's Darnell Mooney. Got a Chase Young Panini brand, Justin Jefferson on the Luminance. There's a Gridiron Kings Cole Kmet, a Panini brand, Josh Kelly, and a Chase Claypool Panini brand for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm going to sleeve and top load our first Jordan Love out of Denagon. We also saw him out of Chronicles, but first Chrome of Jordan Love. That'll take us into our hangers. There are 30 cards in each hanger box. Herbert Burr. All right, it froze up for just a second, but it looks like we are back. We'll get the rip in here. Hanger box number 1. There is the empty hanger. Got our pack of 30 cards here. Got to make sure no one's waiting to be approved in the group right quick. Let's see here. All right. Should be good to go. We start with a Sean Alexander out of Chronicles. There is Patty Mahomes. Got a Calvin Ridley for Atlanta. Dalvin Cook to Minnesota. There's a T. Higgins rookie card for the Cincinnati Bengals. Brian Dawkins, he covers up Aaron Rodgers. There is Marshall Faulk for the Los Angeles Rams. Got a Roquan Smith. Curtis Martin for the Jets. And our green, that is a Chronicles of Ray Lewis. We've got our first Classics rookies. There's Tua. Got a Jalen Reagor for the Philadelphia Eagles. And a LaMichael Perine. He covers up Jerry Jeudy. And we've got a legacy rookie, I believe that is, of Tua. Very nice hit for the Miami Dolphins. Tua Tagovailoa on the legacy rookies. More of a tougher pull. Love to see those chrome cards. LaMichael Perine. There's a T. Higgins. Got a Gridiron Kings Gabriel Davis. A Panini brand, a Denzel Mims. There's Reagor on the Luminance. Got a Jeremy Chin. Our first Justin Herbert of the break comes out of Gridiron Kings for the Chargers. Got a CD Lamb Panini brand. Our first Burrow is out of Luminance. Got a Clyde Edwards. Gridiron Kings. There's Jordan Love once again. Got a green Panini brand of Brandon Ayuk. And a Clearly Don Russ of Isaiah Simmons for the Arizona Cardinals. Sleeve and top load these real quick. Our first Burrow comes out of Luminance for the Bengals. Got our first Herberts out of Gridiron Kings for the Chargers. Got a couple Tuas on that first hanger. This one comes out of Legacy. Also got a Classics rookie of Tua. And let's see. Forgot to pick up this one. playoff momentum of Antonio Gibson for Washington. That'll take us into hanger box number 2. Here we go. There's the empty hanger. And our pack. We start with Curtis Martin for the Jets. There is John Elway. Got a DK Metcalf for Seattle. Clyde Edwards-Helaire for the Chiefs. There is Matt Ryan. Got a Justin Jefferson for Minnesota. Tyler Boyd for the Bengals. There is Jalen Reagor for Philly. Got an Antonio Gibson Chronicles for Washington. He's followed by Aaron Donald. And our green, we've got a Deebo Samuel Chronicles. Our Classics rookies, we've got Jonathan Taylor, Zach Moss for Buffalo. There is J.K. Dobbins and K.J. Hamler. We've got a Score Chrome of Brandon Ayuk for San Francisco. There's a Panini brand of Jalen Hurts. Got a Luminance, Chase Young. There's a Gridiron King, CeeDee Lamb. DeAndre Swift Panini brand. There's a Luminance of Henry Ruggs. T. Higgins, Gridiron Kings. There's a Laviska Shenault Jr., Gridiron Kings. Brian Edwards, Panini brand. There is J.K. Dobbins. Got a Zach Moss, LaMichael Perine. There's a green Gridiron Kings of James Robinson. Clear Vision, Zach Moss. And we've got a Clearly Don Russ of Michael Pittman Jr. for the Indianapolis Colts. We'll sleeve and top load. Leaves us with 2 hangers. And 2 blasters left to go on the break. We'll sleeve and top load a couple of these. A couple nice acetates. Got our first Jalen Hurts that comes out of Panini brand. And we got the Brandon Ayuk Score for the 49ers. That'll take us into our 3rd hanger. Our next 30 cards. Let's see real quick. Make sure no one's waiting to be approved in the group. Alrighty, we should be good to go. Got the pack and the empty hanger. And here we go with our next 30 cards. We start with a J.J. Watts. There is Warren Moon. Get a Joey Bosa for the Chargers. Teddy Bridgewater. He's followed by Daniel Jones. There's Zeke Elliott. Got a Henry Ruggs on the Chronicles for the Raiders. Marquise Brown. There's Drew Brees. Got a CeeDee Lamb for Dallas. Green Chronicles of Drew Lock. Here's a Jonathan Taylor Classics along with Zach Moss. J.K. Dobbins and K.J. Hamler covers up our first Prism Black of the break. Let's see what we got. That's a Chicago Bear. It's Cole Kmet for Chicago. We'll sleeve and top load it. We've got Claypool on the Luminance. There's Jalen Johnson. Got a Gridiron Kings of Jordan Love. Jerry Jeudy for Denver. There is a Tua out of Luminance. J.K. Dobbins, Gridiron Kings. Another Jalen Hurts, Panini brand. There's Chase Young. CeeDee Lamb. Got a DeAndre Swift. A Luminance of Henry Ruggs. There's a green Panini brand of CeeDee Lamb. Got a Gabriel Davis Clear Vision. And how about a Tua on the Clearly Don Russ for the Miami Dolphins? Sleeve and top load it. Been a good night for Miami this far. Another Jalen Hurts. Still out of Panini brand. Got another Tua. This one's out of Luminance. And our first Prism Black is Cole Kmet for the Chicago Bears. That'll take us into our 4th and final hanger. Before we get into those blasters, there's the pack. Got the empty box. And here we go. Good luck to all teams. We start with Troy Polamalu. There is Deshaun Watson. Got a Derrick Henry for Tennessee. Keenan Allen. He's followed by Jim Kelly. Got a Michael Thomas for the Saints. Mike Evans for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. There is Derek Carr for the Raiders. Ray Lewis. He's followed by Cam Newton. Got a Green Chronicles of Russell Wilson. And our Classics. Got a Jalen Hurts. There is Michael Pittman Jr. Clyde Edwards-Helaire for the Kansas City Chiefs, and Denzel Mims. Got a Score of Chase Young for Washington. There's a Gridiron Kings of T. Higgins. Got Laviska Shenault Jr. on the Gridiron Kings. There's Brian Edwards. J.K. Dobbins. Got a Zach Moss Gridiron Kings. LaMichael Perine Panini brand. There is T. Higgins. Got a Gabriel Davis Gridiron Kings. Denzel Mims. A Luminance of Jalen Reagor. There's Jeremy Chin. Got a green foil Luminance of Joe Burrow. Cam Akers on the Clearly Donruss, and J.K. Dobbins on the Playoff Momentum. We'll sleeve and top load a couple of these. Nice Clearly Donruss. Got the J.K. Dobbins Playoff Momentum acetate for the Baltimore Ravens. Got the Burrow green foil out of Luminance. Chase Young on the Score chrome insert for the football team. And Jalen Hurts out of Classics for the Philadelphia Eagles. Time for our first blaster. These do feature 40 cards. Let's see here. And the Prestige Rookies. I'm liking the way the outwards looks on this box. We'll check the cards, and if there's anything wrong, we'll... Here we go. Our next 40, and these blasters do feature these pink parallels. We start with Sean Alexander. Here is Jerry Jeudy out of Prestige for Denver. Got a Mike Evans Pink Chronicles. Van Jefferson, Clearly Donruss. And we've got a Jonathan Taylor out of Panini Brand for the Colts. There is Patty Mahomes out of Chronicles. Got a Calvin Ridley. Antonio Gibson on the Pink Gridiron Kings. There's a Jalen Johnson, Clearly Donruss for Chicago, and a T. Higgins out of Luminance for the Bengals. Here is Dalvin Cook out of Chronicles. We've got a Kadarius Hodge, Prestige, Pink Chronicles of Derek Carr. There's a Clearly Donruss, Chase Young, and a Jake Fromm Gridiron Kings for the Buffalo Bills. We will do a recap at the end of the break. There's T. Higgins out of Chronicles. Got a Brian Dawkins. Pink Panini Brand Jacob Eason. And check out this Prism Black. We've got DeAndre Swift for Detroit. And a Tua out of Panini Brand for Miami. And a sleeve and top load. DeAndre Swift for the Lions. And another Tua for Miami. 4 packs left to go in the first blaster. We start here with Aaron Rodgers. There is a Tua out of Prestige. Get a Pink Chronicles Ray Lewis. There's a Clearly Donruss Michael Pittman Jr. and a Jordan Love out of Luminance. Here's Marshall Faulk out of Chronicles, followed by Roquan Smith. There's a Pink Luminance of Jake Fromm. Got a Clearly Donruss Laviska Shenault Jr. and a Gridiron Kings of Antonio Gibson for the Washington football team. We'll sleeve and top load the Laviska Shenault Jr. 2 packs remaining in this box. Got our basketball mixer coming up at 8. There's Curtis Martin. Got a Zaire Wright out of Prestige. There's a Pink Chronicles Cam Newton. How about a Clearly Donruss LaMichael Perrine and a Jacob Eason Panini Brand for the Indianapolis Colts. Love these Clearly Donruss cards. There's LaMichael Perrine for the Jets. And our last pack. We begin with John Elway for the Broncos. There's DK Metcalf. Got a Pink Gridiron Kings of Henry Ruggs. There is a Score of T. Higgins and a base luminance of Jake Fromm for the Buffalo Bills. And that's going to take us into our final blaster, our last 40 cards of the break. Here's our final 8 packs. Got the empty box. And here we go. Pack number 1. We start with Drew Lock out of Chronicles. There's a Prestige Laviska Shenault Jr. Got a Pink Chronicles Adam Thielen. There's a Clearly Donruss of Joe Burrow and a Panini Brand of DeAndre Swift for Detroit. Very nice Burrow here for the Bengals. Need to see some nice Herberts. Now we've seen some pretty good looking Tuas. Would like to see Justin Herbert show up just a little bit more. Here's Russell Wilson. Got a DJ Chark Jr. There's a Pink Panini Brand of Antonio Gibson. Got a Clearly Donruss Denzel Mims and a Henry Ruggs out of Luminance. Here's Kurt Warner out of Chronicles. Got a Gabriel Davis Prestige. Our Pink Baker Mayfield is covering up a Silver Prism Black. That is Joey B for Cincinnati. What a hit for the Bengals. And we got a Gridiron Kings of T. Higgins. Love this Silver Prism Black. That is beautiful. Sleeve and top load it for you. What a break for the Bengals. They're showing up here in this last box. The silver prism black of Joe Burrow for the Cincinnati Bengals. Here's pack number 4. We start with Dan Marino out of Chronicles. There is a Joe Burrow Chronicles. Pink Luminance, Laviska Shenault Jr. Got a Burrow out of Denagon. And a Laviska Shenault Jr. Gridiron Kings. Man, what a Burrow box. Bengals are coming to life. Sleeve and top load that. We will do a recap at the ends. Got 4 packs remaining. We start here with Jonathan Taylor for the Colts. Jalen Hurts out of Prestige. There's a pink Chase Claypool out of Chronicles. Got a clearly done Russ, Brandon Ayuk, and a Brian Edwards out of Panini Brand for the Las Vegas Raiders. There's Chase Young for Washington. Got a Cooper Kupp. Pink Gridiron Kings of Chase Claypool. There's a clearly done Russ, Jeff Okudah, and a J.K. Dobbins Luminance for the Baltimore Ravens. There's Robbie Anderson out of Chronicles. Got a Chase Young Prestige, followed by a pink Chronicles of Brett Favre. There's Anthony McFarland Jr. out of Clearly Don Russ, and a Zach Moss Gridiron Kings for the Buffalo Bills. Sleeve and top load McFarland Jr. And here are our last 5 cards of the break. Got a base Prism Black coming up. Here's Tiki Barber. Got a Jerry Jeudy. He's covering up the Gridiron Kings of Darnell Mooney. I'm going to move that card to the back. Got a Michael Perrine. And let's see it. Our last Prism Black is Detroit again. It's another DeAndre Swift for the Lions. I'm going to sleeve and top load it. That'll take us into our recap. Ended up not being a bad break of Chronicles. Wish we could have saw some more Herbert, but Joey B showed up well tonight. Here's our sleeved recap. Got a Hurts out of Prestige. There's a Burrow Chronicles, Tua Prestige. There is a Tua out of Panini Brand. Got a Clearly Don Russ, Chase Young. Green foil Luminance of Tua. There's a base Luminance of, that green was Burrow. There's the base Tua. Hurts Panini Brand times 2. And we got a Tua out of Classics. And here is our top-loaded recap. Got a base Prism Black of DeAndre Swift, Clearly Don Russ McFarland Jr. There's a Denagon, Joe Burrow, Silver Prism Black of Burrow, Clearly Don Russ of Burrow. There's a Clearly Don Russ LaMichael Perrine, Clearly Don Russ Laviska Shenault Jr. Another Prism Black of DeAndre Swift. There's a Classics Jalen Hurts, Score Chase Young, Playoff Momentum J.K. Dobbins, Clearly Don Russ Cam Akers, Prism Black Cole Kmet, Clearly Don Russ Tua, Score Brandon Ayuk, Clear Vision, Zach Moss, Clearly Don Russ, Michael Pittman Jr. Got a Legacy of Tua, Gridiron Kings of Herberts, Luminance of Burrow. There's an Isaiah Simmons, Clearly Don Russ, and a Denagon of Jordan Love for the Green Bay Packers. So a lot of tonight's hits out of this break. We're going to be breaking more Chronicles coming up. Always kind of fun to throw it back to last year's rookie class and see those big names. But if you guys have any questions or concerns, feel free to reach out on eBay, or you can reach us right here on the Facebook group or the Facebook page. We got our basketball mixer coming up in just over 10 minutes. That'll be followed by Optic Baseball. Got a lot of breaks tomorrow night. None on Friday, but we'll be back with a busy day on Saturday. You guys have a great rest of your evening. Have a safe remainder of the week, and I'll see you guys in the next one.